Service is senior to selling. And this is about the magic of give, give, give. You're going to see this little pin on my lapel here. It says give, give, give. See, selling is the act of giving. And all these previous segments that we've been talking about in the basics of selling, I'm talking about service, not just selling. Look, it's not about getting people sold. It's about servicing them to the sale. Most people are too focused on their commission and what they get out of the deal rather than what they're going to give, what the product really offers, and how the client will benefit by doing business with us. So you want to put your attention on what you give, not just what you get. I know you want your commission. I got it. I know you want to make some money. I understand. I know you're going to charge me for the service. Look, put your attention on me, not the money. The true essence of selling is not just getting the sale. I mean, real professional, master league greatness in selling is put on a sincere desire to help, to aid, to assist, and service. The best salespeople I've ever met operate from this higher plane of service. See, I believe, and I have validated in my own life, and seen it validated by the way other people live their life, that if they give enough, if you give enough, if I give enough in life, life will sooner or later give back to me, you, and others. It's the same in sales as it is in life. Look, I don't mean you're going to give the lowest price to everybody or give your products and services away for free. I'm talking about giving the most attention. I'm talking about giving people the most energy you have, giving them the best attitude and the highest level of service. See, give, give, give. This is the assurance. And notice it sits right above my heart, man. It's like, hey, how can I give people more? Not just sell them more. This is the assurance of more sales and more sales and more sales. It starts with give, give, give. If your client wants one option, why don't you give them 3 or 6 or 12 or 15 or 25? I created a software program for retailers, okay, based on this same exact concept. Where people were not likely to give people information, I went completely the opposite way and basically changed an industry on this give, give, give philosophy. This program is called ePencil. It's trademarked as ePencil, and it provides clients with multiple options on different products in succinct and professional manner. It makes for a consistent, every time same presentation, quick, fast, very credible because it's generated by a computer. Okay? This has been extremely successful in the automobile industry, where for years they were inclined not to give information on the phone, in person, on the internet. This ePencil technology produces data quickly, credibly, and gives people way more than they ever asked for. So what I introduced was a program that when a customer asks for information, they're not given that one piece of information. Give, give, give. They're given an array of payments, an array of trade values, an array of pricing information, possible other vehicles like we talked about in other segments. Quick, fast, friendly service, man. Give, give, give. What does it do? Causes the buyer to feel like they're being serviced, not sold. Brings the credibility of the organization up, have nothing to hide. See, this is a concept of give, 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 where we're actually applying it in the real world, resulting in increased profits, increased sales, and how about this? Increased customer satisfaction. And how about this? Shorter sales cycles. How would you like to have a shorter sales cycle? How do you get that? Okay? Because if you can shorten your sales cycle, time is money. If you shorten your sales cycle, that means you had to increase your credibility. Otherwise, they wouldn't close. Okay? And I'll promise you this, if you shorten your sales cycle, increase your credibility, your gross margins will go up and your customer satisfaction goes up. Nobody wants to spend 5 hours buying anything. See, this concept, this strategy, this computer technology that we developed, utilized and applied in the real world this idea that service is senior to selling and giving is senior to getting. Look, if somebody asks me, a customer says, hey, Grant, can you get me something to drink? Look, I get it for them. I get it for them. I open the bottle. I bring them a glass. I bring them ice, and I bring them a napkin. That's the way to service people. The guy didn't ask me for ice. He didn't ask me for a glass, and he didn't ask me for the napkin. He didn't ask me to bring it on a tray, man. Okay? But that's what you want to do. You want to deliver beyond what they ask for. That's give, give, give in action. I don't ask them if they want these things. I deliver it. I don't care if he wants it. I want to over-deliver. You get it? I deliver it and leave it up to them whether they want the bottle or the glass, over ice or not. If I'm a waiter, I'm not going to ask you if you want a dessert after dinner, man. You ever had that waiter? You guys want a dessert? Doesn't even bring it to show it to me. Lazy or untrained. One of the two. Okay? Or management doesn't have a policy in place. It should be this. Sir, here's the dessert tray. I know you guys are already full, okay? But I dare you to pass up these three items right here. See, this is going to make it very difficult for somebody to pass it up. And even if they do, at least you did the right thing. Give, give, give. Give all of you to your customer, not part of you. When you go into a transaction, you're like, oh, there's no way I'm going to make a deal. I'm only going to give the guy 25%. There is no way you'll make a deal at 25%. Give, give, give. Give all your attention, all your energy, all your suggestion, all your information. And then find some more of you to give. Exceed the buyer's expectations. Go further than they would ever expect you to. Withhold none of you and give yourself without reservation. Remember this principle. Give, give, give.